children. Welcome to the Fairy Mother channel, where we enjoy wonderful stories about fairies and fairy mothers. In today's story, we're going to listen to an interesting tale, so let's begin. The Fairy Mother and the Steady Sparkle. In the highest branches of the whispering willow, where the air smelled of moonlight and dew, lived a tiny fairy named Elara. Elara was a sparkle fairy, which meant she was supposed to shine with a bright, dazzling light. But Elara didn't shine like the others. Her light was just a small, steady, golden glow, like a warm candle flame. The other fairies, Nova and Flicker, zoomed past her in blinding flashes of turquoise and amethyst, leaving glittering trails in the air. "Oh, Elara," sighed Nova one evening. "Why don't you sparkle brighter? You look like a tiny, sleepy firefly." Elara tried. She squeezed her eyes shut and wished with all her might. She flapped her wings furiously, hoping to shake loose a stream of magnificent glitter. But all that happened was that her steady light wobbled nervously. "I'm just not magical enough," she thought sadly, tucking herself behind a large, velvety leaf. "My light is small, and no one even notices me." That night, as Elara sat feeling dull, a soft, familiar light approached. It was a light unlike any other. It was warm, soft, and reached everywhere without being loud. It was the light of the Fairy Mother. "My dear Elara," the Fairy Mother whispered, her voice like the chime of a small, silver bell. "Why hide your golden heart?" "My light is wrong, Fairy Mother," Elara sniffled. "It doesn't flash or streak. It just stays." The Fairy Mother sat down beside her. "Ah, Elara, you think the magic is in the flash, but the magic is in the purpose." She pointed a gentle finger toward the dark forest floor below the willow. "See that lost little hedgehog, Hilda? She got turned around trying to find her favorite patch of soft moss." Elara squinted. The flashy lights of Nova and Flicker were making it impossible to see the ground clearly. The bursts of color were too quick and too distracting. "Now, Elara," the Fairy Mother said, "shine your light toward Hilda." Elara took a deep breath and let her light glow as steadily as she could. The small, golden beam cut right through the confusing flashes of the other fairies. It landed gently, creating a perfect, unwavering circle of warmth right beside the lost hedgehog. Hilda looked up, blinked happily in the soft light, and then, without hesitation, followed the beam straight to her patch of moss. "She followed my light," Elara gasped. "Of course she did," smiled the Fairy Mother. "When someone is lost or unsure, they don't need a sudden burst of light. They need a light that is patient, constant, and trustworthy." Elara looked down at her small, steady glow. It wasn't flashy, but it didn't go out. It didn't rush. It simply helped. From that night on, Elara didn't try to sparkle like the other fairies. She became the guardian of gentle guidance. She used her small, steady light to help the tiny night creatures find their way home, to keep the dew from freezing on the delicate flower petals, and to show sleepy fireflies where the most comfortable moss beds were. Her light was indeed the most magical of all, because it was the light that was perfectly, uniquely Elara. Thank you, children, for watching and listening to this story. If you liked it, please hit the like button. I'll create more stories like this for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Fairy Mother, for more beautiful fairy tales.